Hi everybody, this is DJ Papa Ray down in my dungeon, and I've got a microphone rack system that I am just excited to show you all. It's not a rack, it's a case. I bought a bunch of Sennheiser EW100 microphones. I have 4 sets, and I put them in this case. I have one transmitter that is like this. This goes onto just a regular microphone. And I've already pulled it out of the case. Let me get it here. I'll swing you around. It's a EV RE50B, which is an omnidirectional microphone. So there's a microphone in there, and that's what most broadcasters use, like out in the field, is this exact setup. And there is a microphone holder to go on a stand in this case. This normally sits right there. And I have, you'll see it in a second, but I have another piece that I made that sits right through here. It's a board that I mount all my receivers to. So let me pull this back out so I can show you the rest of this case. Okay. So what we have is the one transmitter. Another transmitter is the microphone, 835 microphone, and 2 more transmitters for lav packs right there. Okay, so these would go on your officiant in your groom, and if somebody's doing a reading, or say they didn't want an officiant in the groom, they can use the omnidirectional and have it on a microphone stand. Either way. Okay, so now I've got pockets created in the phone for all my wiring. I've got a couple mic stand holders there. And in the plastic bag is my Sennheiser lav microphones, the lavaliers. I've got 2 of those. And I leave them in those bags just so they don't get all the wiring all messed up. Keep the wires nice and neat. So I guess I could show you what I'm talking about. So it came like this in the packaging, and I just left it that way. I don't know if you can see through the bag. But anyway, I've got 2 of those. Then I have some wires here. These are the 1/4 or 1/8 inch connectors. They have a little screw on to XLR to go to the receivers. Now these are the transmitters. The receivers I have mounted on a JBL Eon 1 right there. Okay, that's what I was wanting to show you. That's the piece that fits in that box, and then I have a piece of Velcro strip that goes all across that, enough to hold all 4 of your receivers. Now I've got, this is not as high as this goes. I just did this for the video. I actually have another spacer right there that's not even being used. Okay, so that goes into my JBL Eon 1 Pro, and just for purposes I went ahead and put a tablet there. That's what I'd run my music on. Okay, back to the box. So this wire here is RCA to 1/8 inch. That goes to my, no, actually this is yeah, that's right, RCA to 1/8 inch. That's for my tablet to run. Underneath that I have an RCA out to a male XLR. That goes to, if I want to use a secondary speaker, a second speaker wireless, I hook it up to one of my transmitters and shoot it over to another speaker. These are the 4 10-foot wires, like what I have hooked up right there as an example. There's a lot of slack in it right now because I don't have all of the spacers put in. But what I will do is I will probably Velcro that somehow, probably right here. Velcro it right there, all the wires, like right there, and then they'd come all straight down through here, nice and easy. So that's what I have in this pocket. These are just longer of what they give you. What they give you here are, I don't know, about 18 inches long maybe. The only difference is these do not have, they don't have the screw-on connection. But I made them right angles so it might not put so much pressure on the wire. So I think that'll be okay. They do work. I've already checked them. Now this one here, this is a different wire. I think this is a CL-, it's either 1 or 2. This is a 1 or a 2, or this is a 1 or a 2 from Sennheiser. But this is what allows you to connect to another speaker. This is a female. So I can take this and plug it into the out of one speaker, plug this into a receiver, which is on another speaker, and we're ready to go. Okay, now I also have a pocket for all the batteries that would be needed to run everything in this case. So if it's not full, I'm not going to an event. And those will be brand new batteries. These are mostly new. I've tried all my equipment, but I've only tried it using these batteries for maybe an hour or two. So I should be good for quite a while. Should be good for quite a while. Okay, now try to pack this up and show you how it packs up. Trying to do this all in one take. Sorry for the shakiness. I just have my cell phone. I'm not a professional YouTuber, that's for sure. Okay, with the microphones and the transmitters and receivers, I try to get it to where the antennas have very little obstruction so they don't get bent out of shape, so to speak. Okay. Now here's all my receivers. I pull them off one at a time, and I put them back in the case like that. Okay. Do all of them. I may put a piece of gaff tape on there just to make it a little sticky so it doesn't move around. Like, see how it's floating pretty easy. Small piece of gaff tape will probably fix that. Just in the top edge. So you want to get another one. Okay. I'll turn that this way. Sorry about my camera work, fellas. It's not the best in the world. Okay, I'll take that off. And I'll wrap it up later. I want to be able to show you how everything goes in here, and that would probably take me 2 hands, as clumsy as I can get. Okay, there's my last one of these. Now, before I would do this, well, I don't know. If I was at a wedding, I wouldn't change the batteries. Actually, if I was at a wedding, I will probably end up using some of these for cocktail hour, and maybe even one during the reception. You know, take this JBL and tuck it in a corner where there may be not a lot of sound. Okay, so now I have my EV microphone, but I need to get this off, and it would go in here just like that. Okay, and this lays right there just like that. And if I really wanted to, right there's my tablet. Everything would not move in this thing. Now this case is about 8 inches deep. There's a piece of foam in the bottom, and then there are 2 pieces of foam that you pull apart the little squares for your pouches. And then you still have the upper piece, which it kept falling out, so I had to hot glue that in. And then I have hinges on the sides, that side, and in the front. So it's a pretty durable case. And to be honest with you, I cannot remember where I bought it. I just found it on, I Googled it. Everybody Googles things, right? But I can tell you it is this brand right here. Elar, whatever that is. Okay, that's really all I've got to show you. Hope you enjoyed that and maybe got something out of it. I don't know. I'm excited to use it. My dog's not real happy about it. She's wanting to go out. So on that note, I'll let you all go, and you all have a nice day.